Her book is coming out like very soon. Like almost too soon. I'm not prepared to like go through all of this. I mean, have you been seeing people like talk about it online?
Before I read this book, I need to prepare as well. Like mentally prep to read 300 pages of word vomit from Britney Spears.
Yeah, of her captions, right? Trying to translate them. And, you know, we love Britney, but like, I do hope that, I mean, of course, there has to be some editors, right?
No, I was going to say, I hope there's no editors at all. Yeah. I hope it was her like, I fucking hate my dad. And then she like scratches out a word, but she leaves the scratched out word, my whole family.
Yeah. At one point, there's just a paragraph of emojis and it's just like,
she like draws, the whole book is in emojis so Leah Michelle can read it.
Oh, yeah, that would be great. I mean, when my dad, you know, I love Britney Spears a ton, of course. We like support Britney and we want to hear her story. But my dad was like, did you hear she's coming out with a book? I heard it's there's no words. It's just plain, it's just picture book. But I hope there's a few editors working on it.
Where did he literally hear there was no words?
No, he just made it up. He's saying like, she can't write something.
I was like, excuse me, I'm sure Britney Spears never has written a single word of the song she's saying, but she has a fucking story to tell, okay? Even if she had someone like edit together what she was saying, it's still her fucking story.
Yeah.
Like, excuse me. I hate when people shit on celebrities who write books with ghost writers. No duh, they're going to have someone who's a legit published author put together their book in a cohesive way in the manner that you write a book. That's like saying a stylist should also sew all their own clothes. Mm-hmm. No, it's their vision. It's their story. Someone is going to sew it for them. Let's not be bitches here.
Do you think there'll be like a piece on Jamie Lynn Spears? That's what I want to hear.
There better be a piece on that stupid bitch, Jamie Lynn Spears. And it better be longer than her stay on Dancing with the Stars. Because that was yet a short blip. Voted her ass out immediately.
It was hard to watch her. I mean, there was no rhythm.
Oh, I mean, I can't imagine her body card accepting when her face card is so declining.
Well, I mean, it's also wild to think that Britney came from like the same parents. Like there's Jamie, which I hope she drags. There's Lynn, who of course we hope that she drags. And then we got Jamie Lynn. You know, Jamie Lynn is married to a man named Jamie.
Oh!
Yeah.
It's a manifestation of evil Jamie Lynn's.
If it's not,
and like is someone else in the family about to get married to someone named Lynn?
Yeah, right. I mean, if it's not a Jamie or a Lynn, then it's not going to be a Spears.
Yeah, then you're in the if they're Spears and they're not Jamie or Lynn, you're in the clears.
Yeah, so that's true. And actually in her book, I think there's like a good like historical piece about her like grandmother, because her grandmother was also like locked into a treatment facility and was like put on lithium and like there's a lot of pattern in this family.
Oh, ew. Oh my God, they're like a demonic like sadist cult like family who just chooses one member to envelop and like be the sacrifice for them.
It almost makes me think like, okay, they're from Louisiana. Maybe this city was like the last city to ever get cars. Like no one could ever leave. So they're just all kind of stuck in this little like city with each other to choose from.
Are you laughing because I just burped?
No.
Oh, okay.
Well, I should.
I thought I concealed the burp, but I was like,
no, I'm like one of those types that's like, burps and farts, they're not like funny to me.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I just act like they don't happen.
I love that. Like when Wendy Williams on her show and she's farting and burping.
But she kind of acknowledges it, doesn't she?
Yeah. She's like, oh, after she farts and then laughs and yeah.
Well, Justin Timberlake's gonna be like farting, laughing, burping, crying, vomiting after he reads his piece, because I've heard that he sent multiple cease and desist letters to Britney trying to like stop her from writing about him in the book, because you know the whole like basis of their breakup was that he was cheating on her and then she cheated back on him and then he exposed her for cheating on him, but then nobody really knew that she was being cheated on. Britney was being cheated on the entire time by Justin.
Wow.
So yeah, he's gonna be crying that river next because
cry us a river, bitch. And I like Britney's lawyers. Sorry to say that evil name. Britney's lawyers are very, very powerful. They got her out of a conservatorship that should legally never have been able to be ended. So I don't think Justin Timberlake's little whiny complaints would be too hard to snuff out. Like, what did he write in there? You better not write all the horrible shit I did to you in there and laugh about how I had sex with you on SNL.
I also like wonder at this point, everything's so old. Like, is there really anything that she could share that would be like so damaging to his reputation nowadays that anyone's going to care about? Unless he was a terrible like abuser, monster, like absolute terrible boyfriend, then I don't understand why he would be worried. Maybe he was that bad. makes it more concerning whenever he's trying to silence her, especially after she's been silenced for so long. Like, really, give her a break.
Exactly. I think this could damage Justin Timberlake a lot, though, because I'm sure he was awful back in the day. Like, you know how the 2000s were. There was no really holds bar on anything. No one was getting canceled. And when he was that little sleazy young teen heartthrob, he was probably a bloodsucker, fame fucker, you know, doing anything behind her back, getting with anyone, schmoozing his way to the top, sleeping his way to the top. And he's infamous for trying to like manipulate how the media talks about him and use a certain language to make him seem like one of the greatest stars to ever exist. So I think his lawyers are probably pummeling in onto Britney Spears right now. But Britney Spears, well, also Justin Timberlake, he's reuniting with NSYNC this month.
Is it like, I wonder if this is all part of a plan.
Yeah. So yeah, all the 2000s tea is coming back, but that he could be scared that could be sabotaged by Britney's book.
Well, it's like, a lot of people even believe that this book itself is not even like a product of Britney. Like, it's like completely planned with this cover that was, you know, a photo 20 years plus ago, and that she's not even really like writing what happened, because if you think about it, she's in this like legal battle with her father, and they're trying to get him on conservatorship abuse. And any great lawyer will tell you, like, you keep silent until your case has been like, you know, settled. So I really wonder how much we will get out of this book, just because legally, if she wants to have a great case, it's not good to go and try to like, I mean, she's telling her truth. She's telling her side of the story, but they will frame it as like slander and defamation. And, you know, I would love to see that, because if they did sue her for it, they would have to get into discovery. And then maybe we'll finally get the 70% of the documents that Jamie refuses to show. Yeah, they've been requesting documents for months. I mean, maybe a year at this point.
Wow.
He's only produced 30% of the documents that they have requested. You know, actually, Lynn like filed for divorce against him, I believe in like 1997 or 1987. I don't know. He was cheating on her, and then she pulled it out and didn't divorce him until 2002.
Damn.
I think
That could have saved Britney's life if they all just got rid of him right before she took off with fame. Damn it, Lynn Spears, you didn't do one thing right. You just let Jamie Spears bulldoze everything.
Well, I also think that Lynn, like, I mean, while she's not innocent, she's problematic as well. She's not as like conniving as James.
Yeah.
Spears
it seems like
is.
she is not devoid of empathy. It seems like Jamie is devoid of empathy. She at least tries to reach out to her. Didn't Britney Spears hang out with Lynn since the conservatorship was over?
My understanding is that Lynn showed up to Britney's home and like was knocking on the door, and like Britney like let her in for like not even 30 minutes, and then she left.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm shocked she even got 30 minutes with her.
There's no more, I don't think there's any patience on Britney's side anymore. And so I
As
really
there
hope it
shouldn't
is
be.
her story. But like, you know, I always think about like team conservatorship and the people who control these celebrities, and like, is anything that they do like of free will at this point?
Exactly. Yeah, it's going to be really interesting to see what makes the book and what does not. There's already going to have to be another...
There's been a lot of cuts already. I think there was
wow.
like, I think they cut like almost 100 pages already out of the book because of cease and desist letters. Yeah.
No.
That was like news that came out like months ago though, like 5 months ago.
Oh, that's so lame. Ugh, God damn it.
I know.
And Britney Spears took time on that book. She like posted an Instagram story. She was like,
I went through so much therapy for this book, and I hope you love it.
then they cut 100 pages. Lame ass pussies. Oh, just let Britney Spears expose you. You did what you did.
Like, what are they going to do? Lock her up? Like,
Even
do
though
it.
Britney obviously loves attention, like she dances naked with knives in her living room and wears thongs that only cover her clit. Like she loves attention,
Yeah.
but she is usually very honest. And honestly, she has a lot of empathy for people who have done her wrong. She'll still talk about her mom in like a half decent light.
Even
She'll
those
still
kids.
talk about Jamie in a half decent light. Her kids.
Those badass kids.
Yeah, her ungrateful, hating ass kids.
Yeah.
So what could she have possibly written that was so bad besides the truth, you know?
Well, it is really surprising to me how she's able to keep so relevant. Like, even with the knife situation, I've seen people on Instagram, it's not even Halloween yet, and there are people going to Halloween parties dressing up as Britney with the knife. It's like, do you have any idea what you're going to be for Halloween?
I wanted to be Britney with like the disrespectful smudged black mascara and like walk
Back and forth for an Instagram video.
That's the type where the free
showing my
Britney people will
outfit.
come after you.
I know.
Yeah.
It's so funny though. It's not out of hate. It's out of respect. Like I'm
Yeah.
literally just doing what she does on Instagram. And yeah, Britney is crazy, but she's free. Are we mad about that? Are we going to deny that like she is on the same realm of consciousness as us? No, she's not. But I'm really happy for her.
She's at a higher level of
Yeah,
consciousness.
she's reached a higher vibration, and we're trying to get like her.
What she's in like the horse therapy. Like I'm so scared of horses. I've never been on a horse. She's in the horse therapy. That's like something. Like I can't even imagine.
She's
doing
into
that.
horse therapy?
Yeah, she does horse therapy because she can't talk to people because she can't trust anyone. So she talks to the horses. She posted like a long thing about this, like in the summertime. Maybe
I want to
last
buy
year.
into that cult.
Yeah,
I want to join that.
Horse meat, horse meat. I was like
Horse
horse
meat?
meat disco. That's like a party that's in LA. You should go to that.
That sounds hot.
It's like they have them in LA and New York. Only the one in New York. For
Don't make
Halloween.
me even think of horse meat because then I'll get all aroused.
You know what I want to try is Jeffree Star's yak meat. I heard someone describe it. It was like sweet and dense.
If Jeffree Star prepared any meat, I feel like you would get like kuru and die immediately.
Oh yeah, he would have to like he would have to think it's for someone else. Like I'd have to put a fake name on the order.
Yeah, I feel like he has a lot of people that he wants to just absolutely kill.
Yeah.
But horse therapy, I need to know more about this. Like, do you like brush the horse's tail or its mane or let it kick you in the face to like make you forget all your trauma?
Yeah. So so that just hurts like way more. So you don't even remember. No, I think it's more about just like speaking to the horse